everyone, welcome to the next session of finite element analysis. I am solving the last question on weighted residue approach. Solve the following differential equation. This is the equation given. The domain is from 0 to 1. These are the boundary conditions given. Using Rayleigh-Ritz method mapped over entire domain using one parameter method. So I am supposed to solve it using RR method, and that too using one parameter method. In this question it is mentioned that I am supposed to use one parameter method, but if it is not mentioned in the question, it is always advisable to use one parameter method, as you would observe today that how your solution becomes very small as compared to two parameter method. So I'll start with, let the approximate solution of given differential equation be y is equal to c0 plus c1x plus c2x square. I'll stop here. I'll write the bracket degree of polynomial is equal to order of given differential equation. You can observe here the order is 2. So I have stopped at this term 2. Now I am going to apply boundary conditions. So applying boundary conditions, first one, at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Therefore I get 0 is equal to c0, or I can say c0 is equal to 0. Therefore my y becomes c1x plus c2x square. When I apply the second boundary condition, at x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, therefore 0 is equal to c1 plus c2. Therefore I can say c1 is equal to minus c2. So I have found the second constant. I'll substitute here. Therefore y is equal to minus c2x plus c2x square. When I take c2 common, I get x square minus x. Therefore y is c2x square minus x. This is the equation of y. I mark this as equation 2. Like in the previous numericals, I am going to write down, since solution is an approximate one, therefore d square y by dx square minus 10x square minus 5 will not be equal to 0. It will be equal to r, which is residue. I'll mark this as equation 3. After this I'll go for weighted integral form. I am not going to calculate these values because I am not solving by any other method except for RR method. So I will directly go to weighted integral form, which is integration 0 to 1 WIR dx is equal to 0. Therefore integration 0 to 1 WI r is d square y by dx square minus 10x square minus 5 dx is equal to 0. Therefore integration 0 to 1, I'll multiply wi with each term, so I get d square y by dx square minus 10 integration 0 to 1 wi into x square dx, and lastly I'll have minus 5 integration 0 to 1 wi dx is equal to 0. Now here I am going to take out this term separately, so I mark this equation as 4. Let I is equal to integration 0 to 1 wi d square y by dx square into dx. I'm sorry, I forgot the term. Now I am going to use integration by parts. This is u, this is v. So therefore I'll have I is equal to u integration of v minus integration of derivative of u into integration of v, and this term closes here. So this is 0 to 1. Here I'll have wi, this becomes dy by dx from 0 to 1 minus integration 0 to 1 dwi by dx will remain as it is. This term will become dy by dx. These two are still under the integration term. So this is my equation I. I will be resubstituting I in this equation 4. Therefore, I'll have wi dy by dx from 0 to 1 minus integration 0 to 1 dwi by dx into dy by dx minus 10 integration 0 to 1 wi into x square dx minus 5 integration 0 to 1 wi dx is equal to 0. So this is that main equation 5 which I am supposed to use to now calculate the value of C2. Now, as you know from the previous solution that we have already done, for I is equal to 1, I'll have wi is equal to w1, and for Rayleigh-Ritz, we take coefficient of the unknown term in y. So here I have only one unknown, that is C2 in y, and this w1 is nothing but x square minus x. So here if you observe, I got w1. I want to calculate dw1 by dx, which will be 2x minus 1. The other term which I will be requiring is dy by dx. I know y is equal to c2 x square minus x. So therefore dy by dx will be c2 into 2x minus 1. Now I can substitute all the terms in this equation. Therefore I get w1 is x square minus x into dy by dx is c2 2x minus 1 from 0 to 1. Next I'll have minus integration 0 to 1 dw1 by dx, that is 2x minus 1 into dy by dx. Then I have minus 10 integration 0 to 1 w1 is x square minus x into x square dx, and lastly I have 5 integration 0 to 1 x square minus x dx is equal to 0. Now you can observe there is only one equation to be solved, so the sum becomes very simple and less time consuming. Now if you observe, this term is obviously boundary term. If you recollect, when I substitute 1 it becomes 0, when I substitute 0 it becomes 0, so this term entirely is 0. So I have 0 minus so this is the equation that I obtained just by simply integrating. Therefore I get the value of C2 from this equation as minus 4. When I substitute this in the equation of y, I'll get minus 4 into x square minus x. Therefore I obtain the value of y at 0.5 as 0.75, y at 0.5 as 1, and y at 0.75 as 0.75. So with this I end the session. I hope you have understood the numerical. If you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section. See you in the next session. Thank you.